Those dueling crises in the White House. The top Trump administration official overseeing the Russia investigation may be on his way out as the president's Supreme Court nominee Brett Kavanaugh speaks out in an unprecedented interview, his wife there by his side, to counter the sexual misconduct allegations that threaten his confirmation. White House Press Secretary Sarah Sanders is here live. First, let's go to senior national correspondent Terry Moran at the Supreme Court. Good morning, Terry.
Good morning, George. The gloves are off on both sides, and it is only likely to get tougher. Judge Kavanaugh now taking this unprecedented step of going in front of the public, defending his good name. Democrats are saying there are more allegations that need to be investigated. Republicans are talking about a vote this weekend to put Kavanaugh on the court. It is just a bare-knuckled fight right now to define the character of one man in the court of public opinion.
What do you think is happening?
Judge Brett Kavanaugh with his wife at his side and emotion in his voice telling Fox News he never sexually assaulted anyone, period.
I know I'm telling the truth. I know my lifelong record, and I'm not going to let false accusations drive me out of this process.
On Thursday, it will be Kavanaugh's word against the testimony of Dr. Christine Blasey Ford. Dr. Blasey Ford claims she was assaulted by Kavanaugh at a high school party in 1982. She says Kavanaugh was on top of her, tried to disrobe her, and she says she feared he might inadvertently kill her.
I was focused on trying to be #1 in my class and being captain of the varsity basketball team and doing my service projects, going to church.
Kavanaugh says he may have met Blasey Ford, but he is adamant he was not at the party she describes and that he did not attack her.
And yes, there were parties, and yes, people might have had too many beers on occasion, and people generally in high school, I think all of us have probably done things we look back on in high school and regret or cringe a bit, but that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about an allegation of sexual assault. I've never sexually assaulted anyone. I did not have sexual intercourse or anything close to sexual intercourse in high school or for many years thereafter.
Through all these years that are in question, you were a virgin.
That's correct.
Kavanaugh also responding to a second allegation out this week. Deborah Ramirez, a former classmate of Kavanaugh's at Yale University, told the New Yorker magazine she remembers Kavanaugh exposing himself close to her face at a drunken dorm party.
Never did any such thing. If such a thing had happened, it would have been the talk of campus.
Ramirez acknowledges being intoxicated at the time and having gaps in her memory. But Kavanaugh's freshman roommate at Yale, James Roach, tells ABC affiliate KGO that based on my time with Brett, I believe that he and his social circle were capable of the actions Debbie described. He described Kavanaugh as a heavy drinker who became belligerent and incoherent.
I've always treated women with dignity and respect. He does not corroborate the incident at all.
I don't understand it. I know Brett. I know who he is.
Kavanaugh's wife, Ashley, says her family is relying on their strong faith, but that the allegations have taken a toll.
It's very difficult to have these conversations with your children, which we've had to have. And we told them at the very beginning of this process, this will be not fun sometimes. Just remember, you know your dad.
Protesters taking to the Hill Monday, swarming the office of Republican Senator Susan Collins, seen as a possible swing vote on Kavanaugh. And while Collins says she's still undecided, this morning, most Republicans are rallying around Kavanaugh.
This is what the so-called resistance has become. A smear campaign, pure and simple.
And the president himself staunchly backing his candidate, tweeting overnight that the Democrats are working hard to destroy a wonderful man with an array of false accusations, the likes of which have never been seen before.
I know he's going to stand by me. He called me this afternoon and said he's standing by me.
Last night, the lawyers for Dr. Christine Blasey Ford, that's Kavanaugh's first accuser, scheduled to testify Thursday. They sent a letter to the chairman of the Judiciary Committee, Republican Senator Chuck Grassley of Iowa, and they objected to how this hearing is being set up, especially the hiring of, quote, an experienced sex crimes prosecutor to perform some of the questioning of Dr. Blasey Ford. They say that Republicans are using a tactic to avoid their constitutional responsibilities. George?
What a showdown this could be. Terry Moran, thanks very much. Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.